Now, forewarn weather with exclusive cutting-edge technology to help keep you and your family safe.
Obviously, a very active kind of pattern that's over a lot of us at the moment, and things changing as we speak, Ashley.
Right. And so since I just joined you a few minutes ago, we just got a flood advisory in from the National Weather Service. Now, this is pretty specific for an area of Wayne County, but an aerial flood advisory until 3:15. Now, what this means is that we have had quite a bit of rain in a short amount of time. In fact, areas have picked up 1 to 2 inches of rainfall. Radar indicated rainfall just within the past 3 hours from Melvindale down to Lincoln Park, about 2.5 inches. Now, that's an unofficial total, but nonetheless, that drive along I-94 could potentially be wet, as you see right here as well. So I-75, I-94, as you get south of Detroit, could have some ponding and pooling. Now, as we work our way farther west, where we're not under that flood advisory, Inkster, the city of Wayne, Romulus over by Metro Airport, this whole area, Taylor, that you see shaded in green, has likely picked up an inch, and we could be adding another 1/2 inch of rain. So this isn't a flash flooding event, but nonetheless, we're looking at some standing water concerns because of poor drainage areas just south of the city. So that's an advisory that, as of right now, will be in effect until 3:15. Exact Track 4D showing that we have this cold front. So what I want to draw your attention to, not just the lightning that we've had over Detroit, we've heard it here above our downtown studio, but this cold front that's pushing out of Grand Rapids towards Lansing and right now over Kalamazoo. You can see the development behind and in front of this boundary. And so that's going to continue to work eastward, likely making its way to the Tri-Cities area between 2 and 4. And I still think that we could see more of that development across our area by about 4 o'clock onward. However, we're trending a bit cooler because of the rain that we have had here in southeast Michigan. So right now, one more lightning strike in Detroit, but you're starting to see the clearing off towards Canton, Pittsfield Township, Ann Arbor. So we have a little bit of that lull, but nonetheless, still dealing with rain on the east side. So temperatures, this is worth noting because where we have been a little bit cooler, we might not see as much development when it comes to the potential for severe weather as folks north of M59, because that's where we've seen lesser amounts of rain and we have more instability. I mean, the thumb is warmer than Metro Airport right now by almost 10 degrees. So the warmer we get, the more instability we'll have. Marginal level 1 risk, though, for all of southeastern Michigan. But as mentioned, you'll probably see more convection in our northern communities this afternoon. Wind gusts could be between 50 to 60 miles per hour, and flooding will still be a concern. So through the afternoon to the early evening, we will have the chance for some of those storms to develop, possibly topping out around 80 now that we're rebounding in temperatures. But you see that scattered development by about 3:30, but 5, now we have more of these downpours pushing through, and then by 8, a lot of that is out of here. So we should stay mainly dry tomorrow and Friday with just an isolated pop-up chance, but that's all that we're going to see until Saturday, our next rainmaker. Predicting the first frost. Did you hear the cicadas out there yesterday? Well, here's some weather folklore for you real quick at this lunch hour. Water cooler talk for you. The first frost of the fall season is typically expected about 90 days after the first cicada. So that would put it around October 5th, because guess what? I heard some cicadas out there yesterday. So we're in the dog days of summer. 89 comes Saturday. We're still flirting with 90 as we go into early next week.